Welcome to my channel Online Media. Please subscribe my channel for the latest news and updates. Corona depression 50 trillion yen of fresh water. Japan recovers a V-shape, requires unprecedented policy mobilizations, timely reductions of the consumption tax. The corona depression is worried about the worst situations after the war, while the gross domestic products in the April-June period is projected and declines by 20% per annum. It is guiding the role of the economics to explain that unprecedented totals mobilizations of the policies is required for V-shaped recovery. It is members of the Farmers Cabinet Secretariat Estesorio Honada. In an urgent contribution, Mr. Honada pointed out that the second supplementary budget requires a scale of 50 trillion yen for fresh water, with increased JGB insurance centering on bankruptcy prevention by the personal income compensation and capital injections into SMEs. We also recommended timely reductions of the consumption tax rate to 5%. The new coronavirus, which has spread all over the world due to the wave of the globalization, seems to have finally clamped down in Japan, but it is not possible to be alert like the Spanish flu that swept across the world. Coronavirus beat strikes again with a big wave, and there is always uncertainty. The fight against the corona is a long-term battle. In order to contain a corona infection, it is unavoidable to refrain from going out and request leave. However, as a result, economic activity is significantly suppressed, and income in corporate profits declines or disappear. A fixed amount of 1 lakh yen per person was decided in the first supplementary budget recently, but this is not welfare policy as measures against poverty, but income compensations that supports the lives of the individuals. Since the fixed amount of benefit is compensations for the living fund, we have to fight for the moment. Therefore, our current benefits do not include the controversial income conditions. The second amendment, which is expected to be approved in mid-June during the front right session, may be disputed from the perspective of the fairness, but it is difficult to establish an income condition. However, by including a benefit as a taxable object of the progressive income tax, it is possible to extend fairness between high-income peoples to whom a high tax rate is applied and low-income peoples below the taxable minimum, and to donate benefits. Increasing the donations deductions in some cases would be beneficial. On the other hand, the companies operate on the premise of the various risks, and although the other circumstances are different from those of individuals, it is a loss as a result of the respondents to the leave request of the government and local government, so considerable support is required. Welcome to my channel Online Media. Please subscribe my channel for the latest news and updates.